Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Whenever we look into the clear sky during the night, we see twinkling stars there. That fascinated the human race. What lies there? With development in science, we come to know about the solar system and universe. One question that always hit the human mind that did anyone live there or will we be able to live there? That is to colonize any other planet. In this century, if we talk about human work in space, there is one name which always comes in the top: Elon Musk. Here is his interview that is given.
We'll get to when will we get the first people to Mars? I think we have a decent shot of doing that in about I'd say like call it 5 years, something like that.
Elon Musk is planning to take human to Mars during 2025 to 2026, and NASA is expecting human missions to Mars in 2030s. Now, one question arises due to which why Mars? The reason of that is due to its location in our solar system, that is, its distance from the Sun and the presence of a hard surface there. Various Mars expeditions unlock the fact that there is a presence of water on its surface and also the presence of atmosphere there. So, if you're thinking to pack your bag and take the spaceship of SpaceX and move to Mars, that is not so easy, my friend. So, today we are going to space in search and make of another planet habitable. But before diving into the infinite ocean of space in search of life, I request you all to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Our planning to colonize is not that easy. We have to put each building stone by our own. Let's list down the major problems that we have to face when we have to land on Mars. These are the four major problems that we face. Now, let us find out why. The researchers suggest that the regions of the Martian surface could be made more habitable with a material, silica aerogel, that would mimic Earth's atmosphere's greenhouse effect. Through modeling and experiments, the researchers show that 2 to 3 centimeter thick shield of silica aerogel could transmit enough visible light for photosynthesis, block hazardous ultraviolet radiations, and raise the temperature underneath permanently above the melting point of water, all without the need for any internal heat source. But what if we have to make whole Mars like Earth? Then these are the problems that must be attempted to be solved. The first problem: atmosphere. The atmosphere on the Mars is very thin and it reflects back all the solar radiation which causes 24 into 7 winter there. The Mars atmosphere is mainly composed of carbon dioxide, which is not very good for human survival, and very trace amounts of oxygen. So there is no ozone and protection from harmful ultraviolet rays. The atmospheric pressure is 0.6 times that of the Earth. If we open our suit, we will die in seconds. And water is in the form of ice, which will directly get converted to water vapor. The solution: we have to make the atmosphere thick, so Mars will be able to do insulation of solar radiation like Earth. It is not possible that we can send gases from Earth to Mars by spaceships. But we can find the source of nitrogen, oxygen, water in the universe or even on Mars. So, as you know, the universe is with us. So, the solution is comets. Consist of ice, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. But it is not that easy. We have to develop our technology and make such robots that can scan the comets and change the path in order to hit Mars. This needs thousands of comets though. And after bombardment of thousands of comets, the Martian atmosphere may become rich in carbon dioxide and nitrogen and water. The atmosphere becomes thick and atmospheric pressure becomes normal. Yes, it is theoretical solution, but until we find a better way, this is a solution that we have. The second problem: electromagnetic field and gravity. When we are working on atmosphere, we also have to think about the electromagnetic field, because if it is not there, harmful solar winds will wipe out the newly formed atmosphere and living there will become impossible. The solution: we will have to put a large electromagnet or chains of electromagnet around the Mars that will protect it. Gravity of Mars is 3 times less than that of Earth, but this newly formed electromagnetic field will solve this problem. The energy and momentum generated by them create gravitational force. Two major problems is going to be solved by this. The third problem: liquid water. Human body is made up of about 60% water, and it is the major part for human survival. As we make a thick atmosphere on Mars, the incoming solar radiation gets trapped in Mars. The planet starts becoming warmer. All the ice on Mars starts melting, and this causes a problem to us. If our ice on Mars melt, it will make 115 feet deep ocean on whole planet and land life becomes impossible. The solution: we have to dig there a lot to make water travel beneath the surface. Now, as the temperature rises, the water and evaporated clouds starts forming and water cycle begin there. Weather formation gets indicated, and the red giant is now shifting towards a full-fledged blue planet. Human and animals need oxygen to live, but in Mars atmosphere trace amount of oxygen is present. How to solve that problem? This brings us to our next problem, the oxygen. We are going good in order to make Mars habitable, but without oxygen life is not possible. So how can we solve this problem? The solution: in initial stage of Earth formation, oxygen was also not present here, but now our atmosphere consists of about 22% oxygen, and the credit goes to cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria are essentially bacteria that contains the green pigment called chlorophyll, which converts carbon dioxide into oxygen. So we have to take cyanobacteria to Mars if we want the atmosphere to have oxygen. As they start growing, they will manage the oxygen levels there. We have to transfer cyanobacteria by many rovers to Mars. Ozone also will start to form there. This will also solve the ozone layer problem. And now Mars also becomes habitable like Earth. The solution mentioned in this video seems to be difficult, but at this stage it is the best that we can do. This seems to be only theoretical, but this may be possible someday, who knows? Now, one question comes from Elon Musk is, can he do all of these things, or does he have some different plans for this? We either hope Elon Musk or any other find a way to make life on Mars sustainable. If I missed any point which you know, please mention that in our comment box below. If you found this video informative, like the video, share the video with your family and friends, and for more such videos subscribe to channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you.